Okay. Here we have lesson 19, which is called Relationship Between Multiplication and Division. So, here, searching for the missing factor is called division. Division problem is kind of like a little miniature multiplication table. Okay, so the product is shown inside the symbol, like here, and then what you have to do is find out what the two factors are that make that product. So it's always searching for a missing factor. Like, for example, I'm going to show you on lesson 15 with the multiplication table. So we have 12 in the middle and 3 on the outside. So we go to 3 and we find 12. And then we look up to see what number is on top, and that is 4, which is the answer to our multiplication, or to this division problem, because 3 times 4 equals 12. The product is shown, the product of like, a product is the answer to a multiplication problem. So the product is shown in here, and then the two factors are out on the outside. So, example 1. What is the missing problem, or what is the missing number in this problem? To find the missing number, we think 4 times what equals 20? And we can think 4 times 5 equals 20. And to double check, just do a little 5 times 4, 20. That checks out. So there you go. You always want to double check your work. So the missing number is 5. And if we needed to go back into our multiplication table to see that in lesson 15, which is right here, we would be looking in the 4 column for number 20. So we go down to 4, number 20, 5 should be on top. 5 is on top. Okay, example 2. 18 students need to make equal teams of 3. So how many teams would there be? We need to find the missing number that goes above the box. So we've got 3 and 18, we know. So 18 is the total students that need to make the equal teams of 3. So we put 3 here, and we say 3 times what equals 18? And then we remember 3 times 6 equals 18. So you're multiplying this way to get the answer right there. Okay? So we double check, of course. 6 times 3 equals 18. There you go. All right. I'm going to just move this up a little bit. Okay. For example 3, 80 sheets of paper need to be evenly distributed to 10 students. How much paper will each student get? We think how many 10s make 80. So first we're going to write the problem. 80 goes in the box, and we know one number that's right here is 10. And now we got to figure out how many times does 10 go into 80. And we know that the answer is 8, because if we took off both of these zeros, it'd be 1 and 8. So 8 is the answer. How many times does 1 go into 8? 8 times. 10 times 8. Double check. All right, example, it says multiplication and division are inverse operations, which means that they're the opposite of each other. So to find the answer to a division problem, you have to multiply, and to find the answer to a multiplication problem, you have to divide. So here is a fact family that we have 5, 6, and 30. If we start with 5 and multiply it by 6, we would get the product of 30. And if we divide 30 by 6, we get the result of 5, which is the same number that we started with. The division by 6 undid the multiplication by 6. So, for example, if we had 30 here and 6 and 5, or it could go 30 and 5 and 6. Okay? And for multiplication, we know that they could be commutative property says that you can do it in any order. So here are your 4 fact family problems for example 4. And now for lesson practice, you have A, B, C, and D are just basic division problems, and then you're writing a fact family for E. It says write 2 multiplication and 2 division facts for the fact family 3, 8, and 24. So please have that done, and we will go over it tomorrow in class. Thank you.